In this video, I'll be sharing with you a tutorial on how to cut an halter neck backless flared dress. And if you're still having issues on how to make your corset, join us on our online corset class, which is starting on the 16th of November. Here we'll be teaching you how to properly draft, sew, and also cage your cut corset. For this pattern, I'll be cutting it as a dartless pattern. I'll mark my bust circumference divided by 4. Just add ½ inch or 1 for your sewing allowance. Mark your under bust circumference divided by 4. Add ½ or 1 inch for your sewing allowance. Mark your waist circumference divided by 4 and also mark your sewing allowance. Mark your hip circumference divided by 4. Add your sewing allowance. Now, whatever I have at the hip is what I'll extend down because I'll be doing a slash and spread for this to achieve the flare at the lower part of this dress. Now I'll connect from the bust to the under bust to the waist, from the waist to the hip point and to the lower part of this dress, and I'll just go ahead to connect. So after I'm done connecting, I'll cut this out before I'll go ahead to alter this pattern. So if you have any questions so far, please go ahead to ask. Now here's my pattern after cutting it out. I'll come down by 1.5 to 2 inches after my bust line, right, so that it will be close to that of my under bust. Now I'll place my ruler and extend it to the side. After marking this, I will cut this open and I'll spread it out. After spreading it out, this is what it will be looking like. But before going ahead to work on the rest of the pattern, I'll cut out the neckline and I'll close it back. Now this dress has an halter neckline and I'll mark like 3 inches, so you can decide how wide you want it to be. You can use this 3 inches, you can make it smaller or you can increase it. So I connected it to the armhole, right, but after cutting this pattern I realized it was lower, so I will readjust that much later. Now open up your pattern. Now for this cow neck effect, the amount of opening or spacing you have will determine how wide the neckline of this dress will be, like how deep the cow neck effect is going to be on the dress. Now if you're going for something that is quite moderate, you can use between 6 to 7. If not, if you want something that is deeper, you're going to open it up to as much as you want the cow neck effect. So I'll just go ahead to pin this to secure my pattern. If you have a tape, if you have a cello tape, go ahead to use that. Now I'll connect from my shoulder, place my ruler and connect and draw out a straight line. After I'm done marking this, I'll cut out the excess I have at this part of my pattern, right? So I'll connect it to the shoulder and outline the armhole of my dress and connect it all the way towards the under bust of my pattern. Now I'll go ahead to trim this out. After trimming this out, we are now going to go ahead to work on the lower part of my pattern. So I'm going to use a slash and spread to achieve this. I'll divide my waist into 2 equal parts and I'm going to mark. Place my ruler and I'm going to connect this